What's up everyone, it's Emma and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be my 2023 Netflix show recommendations. I made this video last year with all of my favorite Netflix shows in general. So you can go watch that video if you want even more because I will not be referencing those shows in this one. So if you watch both, you get a ton of recommendations. So how this is going to work is I'm going to basically put up the poster of the show on the screen that I'm talking about. I'll give a brief description. And then in the description box down below, I'll link a trailer to each of the shows to give you some more information if you wish to check them out. First show we're starting off with is Gilmore Girls. It is set in a storybook Connecticut town populated by an eclectic mix of dreamers, artists, and everyday folk. This multi-generational drama about family and friendship centers around Lorelai Gilmore and her daughter Rory. Lorelai owns the town's bed and breakfast, the Dragonfly Inn, with best friend / chef Suki, and contends with weekly dinners with eccentric, well-off parents, Richard and Emily Gilmore, who always have something to say about their daughter's life. After high school, Rory attends Yale University but frequently returns to Stars Hollow to visit her mom. So I love this show. I binge-watched every single season. I finished it all in 3 weeks. So bad, but I was so addicted. So if you're looking for something to binge-watch, it's definitely a good one. It'll get your mind thinking about other people's problems and not your own if you need a little mental escape. Follow up with that is Gilmore Girls: A Year in the Life. Gilmore Girls are back. Lauren Graham and Alexis Bledel reprise their roles as Lorelai and Rory, the fast-talking, coffee-loving mother-daughter duo, along with many other cast members of the original series. This revival takes viewers back to Stars Hollow for an entire year, with an episode for each season, starting with winter and concluding with fall. Series creator Amy Sherman Palladino and Daniel Palladino direct, write, and serve as executive producers for all of the new installments. So this is basically just kind of a follow-up show, a couple years down the road from when the last season of Gilmore Girls aired. This one was filmed as kind of in 10 years time this is what they're doing, so it's kind of cool. But, again, you miss, a lot of the in-between, so it's oh, I wish they made more, so you know what, happened in between. Taking a turn from those, we are going to discuss, which is kind of controversial, but it's Harry and Meghan. I personally have nothing against them. I love the royal family, all of them, whether they're still royals or not. And I just find all of their stuff really interesting, but this is not for me to display my personal opinion, so we're just gonna, So I'm just going to tell you what Netflix has to say about it. So, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle share details about their high-profile love story, including their early courtship and the challenges that led to their retreat from life as working royals, with commentary from friends, family, and historians. My fourth show that I recommend is called Self-Made. It is a chronicle of the incredible story of Madam C.J. Walker, who was the first African-American self-made millionaire. So I had never heard of her before I saw the show, but it's definitely really empowering, and I like how it represents minority groups, and yeah, so I highly recommend that one if you're looking for something to inspire you / make you motivated to just do stuff. Like I mentioned in my first Netflix recommendations after series of this show, so it is Sparking Joy with Marie Kondo. Marie takes her life-changing method a step further to help 3 deserving businesses organize their workplaces. So again, it's very similar to her first one, but instead of organizing homes, it's organizing people's offices, working areas. So, the OCD in me, really happy to watch that. The next few are kind of more of the sci-fi / darker ones. That I just recently got into last summer. Stranger Things, I know that's a big one, a popular one. I had never seen it until the newest season came out. So, you probably all know what it is, but I'm just gonna tell you anyways. So, in the 1980s Indiana, a group of young friends witness supernatural forces and secret government exploits. As they search for answers, the children unravel a series of extraordinary mysteries. So another one that is kind of Stranger Things-esque is called I Am Not Okay With This, and it's basically a teenager who's navigating the complexities of high school, family, and her sexuality while dealing with new superpowers. It's based on a novel, so it's kind of she has superpowers kind of like Eleven in Stranger Things, but it's not quite the same, you know? But it's definitely something. If you like Stranger Things, you'll probably like this one. Probably one of the most popular shows on Netflix right now is Wednesday. While attending Nevermore Academy, Wednesday Addams attempts to master her emerging psychic ability, thwart a killing spree, and solve the mystery that embroiled her parents 25 years ago. If you're into more darker mystery type shows, this is definitely the one for you. So this next one is kind of like a social dilemma type show. It's called Girls Incarcerated. Being locked up can be hard on anyone, but it can be especially taxing for young people who miss out on some milestones that teens should be able to enjoy with their friends and family. This series follows teenage girls who are incarcerated at American correctional facilities, documenting what their lives are like behind bars. Interpersonal relationships with their fellow inmates are a vital part of the experience because making a wrong move can lead to trouble. Among the milestones celebrated while locked up are birthdays and a high school graduation. And as you would expect with a group of young people, romance blossoms for the inmates. This show can make people uncomfortable just because of the topic, but I feel like it is really eye-opening, and you get to kind of see what people who come from different backgrounds or are in different situations go through, and get to kind of see their experience from their point of view. My last recommendation for this video is Human: The World Within. So this is more of a scientific / biology / curiosity documentary, if that's what you call it. So it takes a deep dive into the universe that's inside of each and every one of us by exploring a shared biology that we often don't take the time to appreciate or understand. Heart, brain, eyes, blood, tears. Human uncovers not only the science behind how our bodies work, but how what's inside powers every moment of what we do out in the world. Personal profiles of people from around the globe become entry points into deeper stories about how the body's many systems function. Those are all of my Netflix recommendations for 2023. I hope you found them helpful. Don't forget that I do have my video from last year. I will put it up in the iCard over here and link it in the description for you. Comment down some of your favorite Netflix shows. Maybe I'll find some new ones to watch, or if you have seen any of these. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!